So this is a quick video of the Cairn era battery cost model and how to work with it. So in the first video, I just want to point out the sections of the model. So we start with the dashboard. Dashboard is a way to choose your main choices, where the battery is being made, form factor, cathode material, anode material, and the size of the factory. So anytime you have a green cell, that means that it's a drop-down menu. So I can go into cathodes, and we've got preset cathodes, such as NMC 622, NMC or LFP, etc. I'm going to stick with 811, making it in the US, 35 gigawatt hour factory using synthetic graphite. And what this dashboard shows is the final output of the model. And this, when this gets to you, it will have Cairn era's inputs, but from that point on, you can put in any inputs you want to. The dashboard shows this chart is automatically filled, and you can again go to the green button, look at the drop down, and get a quick idea of bill of materials cost, the cost of manufacturing, the cost of goods sold, which is the cost of manufacturing plus the bill of materials, total sell price, which adds in profit and tax into the total sell price, so what the car maker, say, is buying the battery for. And then we also have a way of looking at the energy storage system installed price, AC installed price, as well as the EV drivetrain price. So let me set it back at total sell price. This is a quick visualization tool. Now let me go to the next yellow, this other yellow tab called charts, which again is a visualization tool. All of these charts are automatically created based on whatever inputs you put in. So this part at the top with the green drop-down menus is just a way to navigate through the charts. So there's a lot of charts on here, as you can see. They're all pre-populated and should show up automatically when you make any changes. So if I want to look at the anode and I just want to look at the chart that shows cost of goods sold, it'll just bring me to that chart. Once you're at the chart, you can't really it's not meant to be to change the chart in here. It's just, again, a quick visualization and a way to quickly see the results. And again, it's you've got a row here of cathode, of anode, the manufacturing costs, includes things like weight proportion of battery. And if I select weight, let's just select one of these. I'm going to select weight proportion of battery. All that's going to do is it's going to take me to the chart on this page that I want to see. So I click it there, and it brings me to weight proportion of the battery. In this case, this chart is breaking down by mass, the cathode, anode, current collectors, electrolyte, packaging, etc. So we got a lot of different charts here that, again, just a way to visualize quickly some of these results. Last yellow tab here is the cell sensitivity analysis. So on this one, we can look at any one of these materials, or also we put in your profit margin. And we say, it's a way of saying if the price of this one thing goes up, how will it affect the price? Let me show you how it works. You select, let's say, cobalt sulfate. And right now what it's showing you here, you see the cobalt sulfate line, and it's showing you the cost of the cell at the current setting for cobalt sulfate price. And then when I change that percentage, when I say cobalt sulfate is going to go up by a certain percentage, this red will stay the same, but the blue will show the difference in the cell price. So I want to know how much cobalt sulfate increase in price will impact the price of the battery. So now I put in, let's say cobalt sulfate just had a big jump, 50%. I put that into this yellow input box and hit return, and it just shows me that it went, when that happens, the price of the cell goes from 121.89 to 123.53. And down here in the second box, it just shows the percentage increase in the price of the cell if cobalt sulfate goes up by 50%. It goes up by 1.34%. And then over here, this isn't really, this isn't something you can change, but it's again a quick look at the sensitivity of different materials. So you can tell by this slope, and we're looking at cobalt sulfate, so that's where the blue dot is now. And we're looking at, if you look at the slope of this line, you can see how sensitive it is based on the severity of that slope or the angle of that slope. So quickly looking at these different slopes, you can see that nickel sulfate has a much more bigger impact than, let's say, the anode material. Profit margin also has a significant impact too. So not always, I mean, you'd expect something like cobalt to have the biggest, but these slopes again are a quick visualization tool. So that's it for this initial video. Then the next video, I'll talk about the various input pages on the model.